Welcome to MarcusG.tv. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is
giving back to our community.
Jamie joins me.
Hello, everybody.
I'd love to have you on with me.
I know you like
You're not actually on camera today.
No, not today. I will be again.
You will be, but you are on Chef on a Mission Radio.
Yes.
Which this is also found on. If you're catching this via YouTube, you can go to Chef on a Mission Radio and you can look that up. And it might even be on Aroma Thyme Radio. There's two different radios that this goes on, as well as YouTube. So we've been in business for 12 years, 11 years.
We'll be celebrating our 11th anniversary on New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. And a big part of our success, or a big part of our mission to begin with, has been giving back to the community.
We did it. We gave back to our community before we opened the doors of the restaurant.
Any sensible business with a good business plan or mission statement has something where you give back to the community.
Yes.
And it was interesting because I subscribe to a reporter's query, where reporters post these questions and people answer in hopes of getting published somewhere. So a reporter the other day asked, what does your business do to give back to the community? And I said, this is a perfect question for us.
Absolutely.
So what do we do, Jamie? I mean,
so we do a lot of things.
We do a lot of things.
But the biggest thing we do is on Christmas Day. But before Christmas Day, throughout the year, we're always giving donations, gift certificates. When anybody calls, asks, comes in, for the most part, as long as I receive the email or phone call or the person comes in, I give a gift certificate.
You give
donation.
something. We give something.
I give something.
Right.
And you know, I find that to be extremely important because people come back to us year after year to get donations from us, and we want to give to people. We want them to ask us for things.
Right. Right. So, but our big thing is our Christmas Day Soup Kitchen.
Christmas Day Soup Kitchen. We opened the restaurants 2003, 2004, which New Year's Eve. But before we opened as a soup kitchen on Christmas Day. Currently, we're serving about 550 people Christmas Day dinner. We don't ask any questions. There's never a can they afford it, can they not afford it question that's asked.
Right. If you're willing to call us for a meal, you're going to get a meal.
You're going to get a meal.
You're going to get a meal. It's not our position to judge at all.
Who knows what position you are in this year, last year, that you just need a warm meal delivered to you.
Right.
Maybe you're a senior, an elderly person, or you are just having a tough time, or you just don't want to prepare your meal this year for your family, or you just don't have time, or you're sick, or so you have family visiting and it was last minute. Who cares what it is? We're going to provide you with a Christmas Day meal.
We're going to provide you with the Christmas Day meal. That's the bottom line. And this is run through volunteers and donations.
All through volunteers
All
and
through
donations.
volunteers and donations. So it's great because not only are we providing this, but the community steps up and gives us money.
It's amazing how many people call,
yes,
to volunteer. We always have an abundance of volunteers that come and help us days before, because there's a lot of prep that goes into it.
We're in the first week in November right now, and I can use volunteers now. Because we have to solicit donations. We have to organize a lot of stuff needs to get organized. We need to get flyers out to churches, to wherever they're going to go, to other soup kitchens too, because most soup kitchens are not open.
So we are one of the only ones that are open on Christmas Day.
Exactly.
And we are not open where you can come sit and have a meal in the restaurant, but you can pick up food to go and we deliver. So all of our meals are delivered on Christmas Day, most of them.
Absolutely. What we found is with delivery is we can cover more people, because we can only seat 60 people at a time. Right. But now we turn the whole dining room into a buffet line.
It's an assembly line.
It's an assembly line. The back room is where all the boxes are, and the front of the room is where all the breads and pastries are. And down the whole middle of the restaurant is where all the food is. And it works like a well-oiled machine now.
It is.
Where it's just, you have a family of 5, and just everything goes down the line and into the box and out the door. And you have your whole area for drivers.
Yes.
The drivers are waiting there. So drivers are you can volunteer by driving, you can volunteer by cooking, you can volunteer by packing food on the assembly line, organizing. You can even volunteer a couple days ahead of time. Bless you, Jamie.
Thank you.
You can volunteer a couple days ahead of time by even like planning out the routes, right? Because we have routes to do all the deliveries. So that's a big thing too. So even if you can't volunteer on Christmas Day, you can bake cookies, pies, cakes ahead of time. You can help us organize. You can do the volunteer routes. There's so many things that need to be done even days before, weeks before, 2 months before, that if you can't show up on Christmas Day, you can still be a major help to us.
We will take you anytime that you are willing to volunteer.
And a small $5 donation makes a huge difference.
Absolutely. So we take food donations, we take monetary donations, and then of course we take volunteers.
So that's how it works. So not only are we giving back to the community, but the community is giving back to the community.
And people love it. You know, they're looking for something to do because we don't get to do that all year. Sometimes we're just so busy with our lives that we forget to give back all the time, and it's so important to give back to our community. We grew up here, we're from here, we want to give to people here.
Right, exactly.
Who need help.
And then the interesting thing is a lot of parents like to bring their kids because they want their kids to have a positive experience on Christmas Day. It's not always about just getting gifts and opening gifts and receiving. It's about giving.
Our kids are here all day now.
That's all our kids know for Christmas.
Yep, that's all they know. We started out when they were little. You know, they were 16 months and 3.5, and now they run it and they work it and they love to help.
They sure do. Justin's probably going to be in the kitchen with me this year carving turkey.
Yep.
Justin loves to cook. He loves to cook.
He likes to be in the kitchen, and Courtney loves to be the ringleader and kind of guide people to where they need to be, and she's really good at that now.
Courtney's a very good organizer.
Yes.
Extremely good. I mean, from early on, has a very keen sense of what needs to be going on, or just being an orchestrator. She's a ringleader.
Yes.
She's definitely a ringleader.
Yes.
So that's what we do to give back to our community here in Ellenville, and you know, it feels good to be part of the community and be able to do that.
If you'd like to help us.
If you'd like to help us, yes. If you are in the area and you'd like to help us, donate or volunteer.
Please give us a call, send us an email.
845-647-3000. And what email can they reach you at, Jamie?
Info, I-N-F-O, at Aroma Thyme Bistro, AROMATHYME bistro.com.
AromaThymeBistro.com, and it's thyme like the herb.
Yes.
Thyme. Excellent. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to us, checking us out. If you like our videos, please hit like, subscribe to our channel, and definitely pass it on.